I know I said I'd fall back.
Hi everybody, I'm Chelsea and I'm so grateful you chose to watch this video today. In this video, I'm going to show you how I got these triangle parts, get them looking nice and crisp like this. Don't forget to subscribe and let's get started. So this is my mom's beautiful head of hair. I'm going to first start off by moisturizing with this Juices and Berries because this is going to be a protective style. And then I'm going to separate her hair from ear to ear, trying to get it at the same spot on her ears on both the left and right. And then I'm going to take my rat tail comb and actually make the part. And I like to use the teeth of the comb instead of the actual rat tail because it just works better. Then I'm going to make my first triangle section, and I'm parting it a little to the right of the center, down diagonally to the corner of her hair. I'm going to twist it up to get it out of the way and then make another diagonal part in the opposite direction for my next triangle section. Twisting that up out of the way, and then for the last section I'm going to go from the end of that triangle section to the other corner at the end of this bottom section. And I did the parts a couple times just to make sure they were nice and straight, and then twisted them up out of the way. For the first section, I wanted to twist them up and make sure everything looked right before I added the edge control, just to make sure I have a good base to go off of when I start to make my other section. So I'm just taking a good amount of the Hicks Edge Control and smoothing it in, and this is what's going to make it look nice and crisp. And I'm using black rubber bands. You can use the clear ones, but I just find that the black ones don't break like the clear ones do. You can brush in your edge control or comb it in, or you can just use your fingers before you seal it off with a rubber band. And I'm just sealing off every single section that I already parted out. To make things go faster, you can just add the edge control to the back of your hand. I know y'all seen the Africans do this if you ever got your hair braided, but yeah, that's the first section done. For the next section, you want to try to make it the same width as the first section. And for this section, I'm doing a part all the way around my mom's head in a U shape. For the first section, I'm just going to do a diagonal part up by her ear, and then in the front sections, you want to add your edge control and also like lay down and do your edges how you want them, like swoop them or whatever, before you add the rubber band. And for the next section, you do your diagonal part, you know, opposite way you just did it, but you want to line it up with where the part is from the first section. That's how you make it look nice and cohesive, and you get those little hexagon shapes in your triangle parts. So for the next one, again, you're going to come the opposite diagonal way, but from that corner where it meets from the first section and from the last triangle part that you just made. It sounds more complicated than it is. Like, if you just watch, it will make perfect sense. So I'm lining it up to where that part is, making a diagonal down, and then I'm going to seal it off with a rubber band. And you see I have a nice straight line from the first section to the section I'm working on now. And then just continuing in the same pattern, and you can see the hexagon shape is starting to form at this point. It may not look right at first, but if you keep going, you'll see it start to come together. And this is how it looks after I finish that second row. For the next row of parts, I'm going to make a straight line across instead of the U shape, and I'm going to line it up again with the parts that I already have on both sides. And you can see it connects all the way from one side across the section to the other side. And then I just made 4 triangle parts in that section. Hopefully this technique makes sense so far. So I'm just going to continue on and finish up the front section using the same technique, making sure that I'm connecting my parts, making my triangle sections, and laying down the edges in the front. And that's pretty much it. I really hope you enjoyed this video and that it was helpful. Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe, and if you want to see a tutorial on how I do box braids, then I'll leave it in the upper right corner. I will see you on the next one. Namaste.